According to Sumy's emergency service, 31 people have been killed, including 2 children, and another 84 people have been injured, including 10 children, after a Russia missile strike in the region. People had been gathered in the heart of the city at around 10:30 a.m. local time to celebrate Palm Sunday. Meanwhile, over in eastern Ukraine, Russia has claimed it has captured a village which sits in the Donetsk region. French President Emmanuel Macron has commented on the strike on Sumy and called it a blatant disregard for human lives. He's also called for strong measures to impose a ceasefire on Russia. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has issued his condolences to the families and loved ones of those killed. He said in a statement that it is very important for everyone in the world not to remain silent and not to remain indifferent. He also stated that Russian missiles hit an ordinary city street on a day when people go to church, and that preliminary data showed that there were dozens of dead and wounded civilians. This comes after Ukraine's air defense units intercepted and destroyed 43 drones of the 55 launched by Russia overnight, targeting northern, southern and central areas of Ukraine. A Russian guided bomb also hit a house in the northeastern Ukrainian town of Kupiansk, injuring 4 people and possibly trapping 3 more under rubble. Governor Ole Sinebov later added that as a result of the shelling, an unexploded device was found in the yard. Well, meanwhile, Donald Trump has said that talks to end the Russia-Ukraine war might be going okay and that everyone will find out pretty soon. Trump made the comment to reporters a day after he showed frustration with Russia and told it to get moving on reaching a deal. Moreover, in Turkey yesterday, Russia and Ukraine's top diplomats have accused each other of violating a tentative U.S. brokered deal to pause strikes on energy infrastructure. A day after U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff met with Vladimir Putin to discuss peace prospects. Russia Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has accused Ukraine of attacking Russia from the very beginning, adding that Moscow would provide the U.S., Turkey and international bodies with a list of Kyiv's attacks during the past 3 weeks. Lavrov has also insisted Russia had stuck to the terms of the deal, while his Ukrainian counterpart Andrei Sybiha fiercely contested that claim, saying Russia had launched almost 70 missiles, over 2,200 drones and over 6,000 guided aerial bombs at Ukraine since agreeing to the limited pause on strikes. Sybiha has also stated that it clearly shows who wants peace and who wants war. Dr. Sergei Dvoryanov, president of IDC Russia and director WHT International Board, is joining us live from Moscow, Russia. Dr. Dvoryanov, thank you for being with us today. What do you make of these strikes continuing even on Palm Sunday, as the conflict, of course, doesn't show any signs of dissipation?
Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me to discussion. Of course, this is a terrible time we experience right now, and our national leader Vladimir Putin always announce our principal position regarding peacemaking dialogue with Ukraine, and we always follow to agreements, international agreements, which was done between countries, and especially with the support of United States of America and the leading role of Donald Trump, President of United States. Right now, we can see the future for Ukraine nation can be very favorable, because Mr. Zelensky, ex-president of Ukraine, is not responsible to take care about his nation. And of course, according to the agreement, we stopped to attack energy centers of Ukraine, and that is the main points which we follow. And what we can regarding other activity of our army, of course, all Russian population, territory and land which already choice to be rejoined to Russia, they should be free from the Ukrainian expansion. That's why our mission we should complete our mission to join these regions back to Russia. That is a main, we can tell, aim and main goal of our with Ukraine, which was created artificially by Western Alliance.
Also now, as far as, of course, the efforts on mediation are concerned, they've hit a roadblock with both sides, Russia and Ukraine, accusing each other of violating the ceasefire on energy assets. Where do you see talks headed between the two countries, even as, interestingly, Donald Trump's envoy spoke once again with the Russians on his visit to Moscow?
Yes, we can see that even personal similarity in personal relationship between two our leaders, Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, even during his previous presidency in was exist. That's why right now we can see that both our leaders, they belong to traditional agenda. We have global agenda, like a globalistic agenda, we can tell, which is a completely extremely liberal. But Donald Trump, because he changed Joe Biden with his liberal and global agenda right now, he wants to have traditional world and traditional values as well. That's why this similarity between our leaders, Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, can give to us big hope that we can not only negotiate with peace, we can really change the world with the new principles of the justice between all countries, which is equality. And of course, we should increase some spiritual education in among all the politicians. I think future, I can feel this good relationship between Russia and America can give to us hope to coming to the golden age of humanity. And it was predicted by famous prophet from America, Edgar Cayce. He predicted, and I am completely sure that, of course, right now, even Europe in more deep conflict with our civilization than America. Why? Because all European countries, they belong to this globalistic liberal agenda. But
Right.
Donald Trump, he completely changed the game.
Dr. Dvoryanov, thank you very much for joining us on NewsX World with your